What's up, YouTube family? Oh. So you guys saw me getting ready to roll out there, and we rolled out and had to come scale because I'm heavy. So probably gonna be driving throughout the night, so I figured I'd snack up, and I can't snack on regular stuff like I'm used to. So I got some Wicked Cuts beef jerky, and I got a couple of Quest protein bars, keto friendly of course, Quest protein bars, and that's gonna be what I snack on for the night. Drink wise, I'm gonna grab me one of my zero drinks over here. I'm gonna go with Cherry Coke Zero. Now I keep the drinks in a bag in the fridge so that they don't roll around, and I'm just gonna keep this right here till my ice melts a bit. And yeah, we're gonna get rolling. So let me put this camera mount back up here where it belongs. And let's head out. So I was gonna do a time lapse, which I'm still gonna do, but I wanted to get this on video so you guys can see just some of the crap for all my non-truck driving friends. So I'm really heavy right now. This load weighs about 44.
Turn left, then take the first left.
44,000 pounds, 44,300 and change, actually. So you see that truck, that flatbed with the flashers on the left, and there's another one on the right. This is really bad for somebody who might be in the first pump closest to that corner, because you need that room to swing that trailer. You know, you can't see him, but there's a guy behind me that had to open up and block off like 3 lanes because he had to swing super wide because of these guys here. And now I'm not gonna have enough room to do it, so I'm just gonna have to go off to the other side and go through the back here. So, you know, it is what it is. The guy behind me did it, but he swung extra wide. I wasn't sure if I was gonna need to do that.
Turn left, then take the 3rd left.
So I didn't, but yeah, so this is the kind of stuff you got to deal with when you're out here trucking, you know. It's par for the course, and unfortunately it's the norm, not the exception, you know. So we're kind of used to dealing with it, but the fact that we are used to dealing with it makes it kind of sad, because it's a sorry state of affairs that our industry is in. The age of common courtesy is kind of at an end, you know, but it is what it is. And we're gonna get rolling here, and I'll time lapse and I'll check in with you guys in a little while. Peace out. What's up, YouTube family? So, Gonzo coming at you live here again from the yard. And I was recently in a live chat for Eric over at Driver Lineup, aka Drive to Thrive. And somebody clickbaited in the comment section talking about Travis Kinley's back at Prime Inc. So, out of love and respect for my boy Travis Kinley, Gonzo coming at you with another one. Anyway, what's up, you guys? So, and girls, and everything in between. Okay, so, I'm cutting this video off after this because oh man, it's not visible from the portion of the video you guys have seen, but that shipper was garbage, okay? And before anybody comes out here and posting, well, did you tell Prime about it? Yes, I did, okay? Prime has a macro in our Qualcomm system that lets you review shippers and receivers, and you better believe I sent the macro and gave this place 3 thumbs down. I should have gone 4 thumbs down, but you know, big toes, the one on my right foot doesn't work all that well. It's a long story. Anyway, yeah, so my appointment was for 1700. I got there the night before because, you know, that's how I roll. But I parked on the street because Google reviews said that you could park on the street, and I did, and there was no issues. You know, I slept kind of lopsided, but it is what it is. They said they open at 7:30, so I pulled up around 7:45, and I tried to check in, and usually a lot of shippers and receivers are like, oh man, yeah, we'll let you in, just find a spot that's out of the way and chill out, you know, and check in with the office, you know, but they're like, nope, come back. So I left, and I came back at 4 p.m. And they're like, okay, cool, back it into this door. I'm like, What do I do after that? I've never been here before. Do I go and check in with the shipping office? Do I, what do I do? Talk to me, Goose. He's like, no, everything's automated. You don't have to get out of your truck. Just, open your doors, bump the dock. Open your doors, slide your tandems, bump the dock. Once you get the green light, pull up. The seal will be in the trailer. Secure your load if you have to. Seal it and come back up. We'll print out your paperwork here. Okay, cool. That was at 3:45 p.m. I didn't leave that place until midnight, okay? Midnight. And actually, it was like midnight 30. So, it's literally 0 dark 30 outside. And that's when you guys see the video earlier. I pulled out of the door, slid the tandems, closed the door, sealed the trailer, went up to the guard shack, and then I had to go scale because that load was 44,360 pounds of Gatorade. It was heavy. Anyway, but it was a frustrating shipper. That happened, that's just trucking. That's the name of the game. So those of you who know, if you know, you see the lanyard, you see my car here. Well, you can't see it because it's down here, but you see the lanyard. And I'm at the yard. So after I delivered that load in Minnesota, I told them, man, I'm kind of worried about my truck. My voltage is dropping when I turn it on. It's probably nothing, but I just want to be safe. So let me get back to the yard so I can have them check my batteries and check my charging system. Make sure there's no gremlins in the system or something going on. I don't like risking it. If I can nip something in the bud, I'll nip it in the bud, even if it costs me a few days of being off the road. And they're like, yeah, sure, why not? There's more to that story, but I'm not going to tell it on here. Long story short, I got here to the yard, and oh man, it's been a frustrating couple of days. So I took the truck over to the assessment bay, and they're like, we can't check your batteries here. It takes like 30 minutes. I'm like, so it's 30 minutes. I've been in here longer. I was there an hour in my tanker truck when I blew that wheel seal, but that's fine. It's fine. And now you got to check in with the shop. So I leave and I call the shop, the tractor shop, and they're like, our earliest available appointment, I don't know what the heck just happened there. I just couldn't talk for 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever. They're like, the earliest available appointment is September 10th. Yeah, check that. We're not going to do that. And the man, the myth, the legend, Trucker Crespo had the fabulous idea: take it down a Freightliner. You're just gonna check the batteries. Yeah, that's cool. So I took it down a Freightliner. They checked the batteries, and they're like, "Yeah, bro, everything looks good. You got that digital dash, that fancy digital dash, and that takes a much faster reading of your charging system, most likely, and so you're just seeing an instant reading of your charging system. So when you turn the truck over, the charging system dips, and that's what's going on." I'm like, okay, cool. I don't mind that. And some people will say, well, just run it. But now, in case something does happen or there is something else going on, it's not on me anymore. I can literally tell anybody, well, I took it to Freightliner and they checked it and they gave me the green light. Covering my own behind. So, and then there was a recall on an exhaust clamp that they did, and I'm like, that's good, because I don't want to be like JDQ and end up having to breathe in a bunch of exhaust fumes when my exhaust clamp decides to crap out. So that's done, and I'm here, and logic would dictate, well, you're looking for a load to get out, right? No, I'm not, because I've been up all day, and besides that, we got a very special guest showing up here tomorrow morning, and he'll be on the channel to talk about what the next series I'm gonna do is. So I'm gonna start a series here about lease purchase programs at Prime, as it has stood since I've been here, right? And then I will update that video with a part 2 once lease purchase comes back in a couple of months. But I'm also going to be talking about lease purchase programs outside of Prime. Spoiler warning, don't go lease purchase at Swift. Just throwing it out there. But I got calls out to people that I know in the industry at different companies like Schneider. JB Hunt isn't really much of one. They do lease, but they don't really... I haven't been able to find out anything about lease purchase. So, yeah, there's a couple of different companies that I'm talking to. I also talked to... sorry. Somebody's calling me on Facebook Messenger. It can wait. Anyway, so I'm talking to a couple different companies about it, and I kind of have to do it very slyly because I'm obviously not going to change carriers anytime soon, unless I get like the deal of a lifetime, like, you know, home every night, bringing home, you know, $3,000 a week. I might have to say, Mr. Lowe, I'm sorry, but I got to take that deal, and I'm sure he would understand. But anywho, this has gone on long enough. 9 minutes, 30 seconds so far. 33, 34, 35, 36. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sorry I didn't shoot more video, but I got busy. It's what happens. Like I tell people all the time, I am a truck driver who does YouTube. I am not a YouTuber who happens to drive trucks, okay? So my number one priority is the job. And when the wife is with me, my number one priority is the job. My number 2 priority is seeing to her and her needs. And my number 3 priority, or possibly 4, is YouTube. I love you guys, but not that much. Anyway, so if you're at the yard in Springfield, come say what's up, man. I'll be around. And otherwise, for now, that's it, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that crap. I'll check you guys out later.